Work in progress. We got to do a better job of, as a team, just circulating the ball and attacking third and getting better looks in front of goal. The first game against America, I thought we moved the ball well, but then since then we haven't been able to create the chances that we wanted. The red card in the Kansas City game, and then against Salt Lake, still would have liked to try to create more chances. So the chemistry's still building. And we got to do a better job, I think, of circulating the ball in the final third. But they're going to be hungry. They want to win. We want to win. We're at home. We want to be dominant here. We don't want to be losing games. So I think it's going to be a tough game. Adding to the Cascadia Cup rivalry, and then just the games that we've had against them in the past. So I think it'll be an exciting game for the fans, and I think both teams are going to be looking to win, especially even more so because the two losses both teams have conceded. It's still working. We're trying to figure each other out, how we play. I'm more the style that likes to link up with people, give and go here and there, and he's more of a runner, getting behind the line. So just mixing it up and us getting on the same page and finding each other in the game. But we haven't played many games with each other. But he works hard, and like I said, even the very first time I was interviewed about him, this kid has a bright future. It's a roller coaster. You're gonna have highs and lows, and just kind of keep a steady head. And, you got to work your way through things, and not get too high, get too low. And but the work that you put in, that's what gives you confidence. And it doesn't really matter what people say. At the end of the day, it matters what you think, and you can control your future. The next game is always a chance for you to score, always an opportunity for you to set somebody up. You as a player, you just got to be confident in yourself and kind of know that you're doing the right things, and don't worry about other outside stuff.
I think it's all starting to come together. We're just continuing to learn how to play off each other and stuff in that front three, and practice this week has been going really well. So I think it's going well. First two games, you're obviously nervous, kind of thinking about a lot of stuff, not wanting to make mistakes, but I think that's kind of getting flushed out of the system, and just excited to play now. An adjustment a little bit, like with anything, as you make the jump to the next level, it's you got to learn how to deal with the pace and the speed of play and the physicality of the league. But I think just with every practice, every game, it gets a little bit easier and a little bit better.
It's early days in the season, it's like you can't get too high or too low with anything, but for sure, we've been disappointed in our first 2 weeks because we think we've played reasonably well. I know we've played reasonably well, and we haven't come away with results, so it's a matter of us making sure nothing goes in the back, and us getting more goals at the other end of the field. It's coming along, the more games they play together, the more times we train together, it'll become better and better. Yesterday we did a lot of work on our offense, and we did a lot of work in 10v10 as well, and so today we wanted to ease off a bit, but the more and more they play together, the more they feel comfortable place changing, the more they recognize what each other's strengths are, where they want the ball, it's going to get stronger and stronger. I think we're getting very close. Sometimes we get all hung up with stats and how many, they had more shots or whatever. Shots don't necessarily equate chances. Sometimes a chance is a guy getting and he skims a ball across, like the cross that came in from Tyrone Mears that Valdez was just a step late on at the back post, or the cross that came in from Kovar late in the game that Darwin Jones, was a step late on. Those are pretty good chances, but they don't show up on the stat sheet. Obviously they've got a lot of speed up front. They look to be direct at times. Morales in midfield, when he has a little bit of time and space, is a very good passer of the ball. So he becomes very dangerous because he's really good at picking out those targets. They like to get their outside backs forward, just like we do, so it's going to be an interesting game on the flanks from that perspective. But it's really their speed, and they're a team that's very willing to sit back and counterattack.